Here are the crypto top headlines covered in this video. State's backlash against Binance.US continues with 6th license pulled. Next, Cathie Wood raises Bitcoin price target, says institutions may push BTC to this astronomical level. Also, Securitize raises $47 million in strategic funding led by BlackRock. Welcome to Crypto Top Headlines, where there's no clickbait thumbnails or titles, and no speeches on my opinions, just bringing crypto's news to you. We have a quick request that doesn't cost you anything in order to help. Help us grow this channel to 1,000 subscribers by September, which would be our channel's 1-year anniversary. All we ask is that you click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. By clicking on these, it does help grow the channel, so thank you in advance for doing so. Now, on to these headlines. Our first top headline, State's backlash against Binance.US continues with 6th license pulled. Oregon joins 5 other states that have delicensed Binance.US after former Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao pleaded guilty to felony charges. Oregon has become the 6th state to revoke, suspend, or decline to renew Binance.US's license to operate there, following a spate of refusals earlier this year. The Oregon Division of Financial Regulation announced on April 30th that it had revoked Binance.US's license, as a result of which it is prohibited from accepting money for transmission or holding or selling fiat or crypto for Oregon consumers. The division explained in a statement, "Due to the nature of the felonies committed by former Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao, the division has revoked Binance.US's money transmission license." Oregon was following the example of 5 states that moved against the exchange after Zhao pleaded guilty to violating anti-money laundering laws. Florida was the first state to act, suspending Binance.US's license in November, shortly after Zhou's guilty plea. Alaska followed suit at the beginning of January when it declined to renew its license. North Carolina suspended Binance.US's license on January 23rd, and Maine declined to renew its license on January 29th. According to a local press report, Connecticut suspended Binance.US's license on April 24th. Binance.US never received licenses in New York, Texas, Vermont, and Hawaii. According to one page on the Binance.US website, its services are unavailable in Georgia and Ohio as well, although another page indicates that the exchange has licenses there. Binance opened a regional hub in Georgia with a staff of 25 in March 2023. Its license in Minnesota does not cover the exchange or transmission of virtual currency. That is not the full extent of Binance.US's troubles. Binance.US Chief Operating Officer Christopher Blodgett said in a court deposition in December that the exchange had taken a near mortal blow, forcing it to lay off over 200 staff members due to U.S. banks' unwillingness to work with it. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission sued Binance in June. In that suit, the SEC claimed that Binance.US had failed to register as an exchange, broker, and clearing agency. It further alleged that Binance.US lacked controls over manipulative trading, engaged in wash trading, and had commingled funds with Binance, which created Binance.US in 2019 under regulatory pressure. Let me pause here for a moment. If you're getting value out of this video, please click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Our next top headline, Cathie Wood raises Bitcoin price target, says institutions may push BTC to this astronomical level. ARK Invest CEO Cathie Wood is reportedly raising her price target for Bitcoin based upon an assumption of greater institutional investment in the top digital asset by market cap. According to a new report from Benzinga, Wood's latest prediction is that Bitcoin will soar to $3.8 million by 2030 if institutions decide to allocate slightly more than 5% of their portfolios to BTC. The new Wood prediction, made at a New York Investor Day in March, increases her previous prediction by $2.3 million. Says Wood, "Last year we put out our bull case for Bitcoin. It was $1.5 million. With this institutional green light that the SEC has provided, kicking and screaming though it did, the analysis we've done is that if institutional investors were to allocate a little more than 5% of their portfolios to Bitcoin, as we think they will over time, that alone would add $2.3 million to the projection I just gave you." Wood is referring to the SEC approval of spot BTC exchange-traded funds, which includes one operated by ARK. The ETFs, which launched in January, have attracted tens of billions of dollars in investment and are seen as the most successful launches of an ETF. The ETFs allow institutions to access Bitcoin. If Wood's prediction turns out to be accurate, it would mean that Bitcoin would increase from its current value by more than 6,572% in about 6 years. Bitcoin is trading for $56,946 at time of writing, down more than 6% in the last 24 hours. Our next top headline, Securitize raises $47 million in strategic funding led by BlackRock. Crypto firms Aptos Labs, Paxos, and Circle also took part in the funding that bodes well for the future of real-world asset tokenization. Digital securities platform Securitize has raised $47 million in a new strategic funding round led by BlackRock. Blockchain developers Aptos Labs and Paxos and stablecoin issuer Circle were also among the investors. Proceeds from the funding round will be used for product development, global expansion, and strengthening partnerships in the financial services ecosystem, Securitize said in a statement. BlackRock Global Head of Strategic Ecosystem Partnerships, Joseph Chalom, will join the Securitize Board of Directors. Chalom called the investment in Securitize another step in the evolution of our digital asset strategy that will help meet the future needs of our clients. Securitize partnered with BlackRock as a transfer agent, tokenization platform, and placement agent on the March launch of the BlackRock USD Institutional Digital Liquidity Fund, or BUIDL, on the Ethereum blockchain. BUIDL is BlackRock's first tokenized fund. BUIDL invests in cash, United States Treasury bills, and repurchase agreements, and pays dividends accrued daily through a monthly deposit of tokens stably worth $1. BUIDL holders have the option to transfer their shares to Circle in exchange for USD Coin stablecoin. In the next 6 weeks of its existence, BUIDL amassed a market cap of $375 million to become the largest tokenized treasury fund, surpassing the Franklin On-Chain U.S. Government Money Fund, or BENJI, by $7 million. There is currently $1.28 billion locked in tokenized U.S. Treasuries and bonds, according to RWA.XYZ. Investment manager Hamilton Lane, which has worked with Securitize since 2022, also contributed to the fundraise, along with Parafy Capital and TradeWeb Markets. Aptos Labs co-founder and CEO Mo Sheikh told Cointelegraph, Aptos Labs is a key participant in closing the gap between traditional finance and open finance in a very real and globally accessible way. With leaders like BlackRock and pioneers like Securitize at the helm, there's no doubt that a significant piece of the future of finance will play out on-chain. Securitize is registered with the Securities and Exchange Commission as broker-dealer and transfer agent and is a member of the Financial Industry Regulatory Authority, or FINRA, self-regulatory organization. So this concludes Crypto Top Headlines. If you haven't already done so, don't forget to click on the like and subscribe buttons as well as the notification bell. Also, leave your thoughts in the comments and share this video with your friends and family. Thank you all for watching Crypto Top Headlines, bringing crypto's news to you.